Well, here we are, Charleston,
Here we
passing
are,
the
Cotter's
USS
Marina.
Yorktown. That's an
As
impressive
you know, my
sight.
boat went in the water.
We're going to be
I am going to
anchoring
make a video soon
right
of
in
what's been
front of it.
happening since I put it in the water.
That'll be exciting.
But
I'll talk to you in a
right
minute. I've got to
now,
get onto the anchor. See you
I'm
soon.
going to take a walk to the end of the dock here on the river. Have a little look up and down the river as the sun sets. This is upriver. It's very quiet, not much wind. And back down the river. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is because tomorrow afternoon I'll be heading out down the river in a Hunter Legend 37.5 foot sailboat, and we'll be acting as crew on a trip down to Charleston, South Carolina. We expect the trip to take between 5 and 6 days, and what you see in the rest of this video will be those adventures, or not necessarily adventures. I probably will only be filming in the mornings just before we take off, and at dusk as we settle in. And if there's any important updates, I'll be adding that to the video as well. And I hope you enjoy.
Because I unpacked the long one.
All right, here we are on the Hunter 37 called Fellowship. Belongs to Ernst here.
Howdy, hey.
How you doing?
I'm good.
We just took off from Cotter's Marina in North Carolina, Washington, North Carolina, and we are heading on a 5-day trip down to Charleston, South Carolina.
And then another 15 maybe to
Punta Gorda, which is another 15 days after that. So I'll be hopping off at Charleston though. So for me, it'll be just 5 days.
And I'm so grateful. So grateful.
So we're going to be heading off to the port there soon, after we clear these crab pots, which I can no longer see. So we're doing well. So we're going to do a bit of a turn here. We're still motoring at the moment. We'll put the sails up in a little while once everything's organised.
Clean up a little bit.
And we'll be good to go.
I'd like to have some hanging ready to go in case of emergency. We don't want anybody, but in case.
All right. Once I'm off the helm, I'll do a bit more videoing. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Here it is. It is dusk. We have just entered the intercoastal waterway that goes between the Pamlico and going out towards Oriental, North Carolina. And we haven't seen a single other sailboat or powerboat in our entire travel yet. So soon we will be anchoring, and spending the night. Then we shall head off again first thing in the morning. Alright, that's it for this one. I'll extend this video first thing tomorrow. Good night. This is the start of the second morning. It is 6 AM. We've already up anchored. The moon is still up. We're now in the ICW heading towards Oriental, which we should get to by about midday, and hopefully Morehead City by about 6-7 p.m. Sun's coming up over there in the clouds.
as you can see by the reddish glow. Not much else to report currently. It's a very quiet day, morning. Alright, I'm going to sign off again and start another video later. Bye bye. Alright, it's Wednesday morning, third day. We're at Swan Point. It's about 7:30 in the morning. We'll be taking off after we gas up the boat and continuing our trip further south. Bit of a haze in the air today, but not as bad as yesterday. Not much to see. Lots of flatlands, a bit of water, and it's very quiet. So there you have it. It's very calm today this morning. No winds, which is good for docking and getting fuel. Winds are picking up later in the day. Alrighty, that's it for now. I'll update you again soon. Laying on the bow of the boat, travelling down the intercoastal towards what's our next stop? Southport, I believe. This will take us all day. It's about 56 miles, I believe. So we're just taking it easy. We've got a few bridges we're going to have to call to open to let us through. A few other bridges to pass under at low tide. There may be delays at a couple of the bridges because you have to catch them on the hour. So if we time it just right, we'll be able to breeze through on the hour. Each hour there'll be 2 bridges that we have to wait to open. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'll remember to turn this camera on and let you all see what's going on. Alright, catch you later. Bye bye. Here we are at Carolina Beach. We are at one of the free anchors. Directly opposite me is a Whitby 42. And it's 5:44 a.m. Thursday morning. We're about to take our next leg of the journey to Myrtle Beach. And we should be heading out down that channel down there. So, yep, overnight stay. Up at 4:30 a.m. almost ready to take off. So as you can see, the water is very still. There's no wind. Fully cloud cover over. Quite a nice morning, really. Alright, that's our next step. I'll make another video later. Bye bye. Here we are in North Myrtle Beach. We're about 4 hours ahead of schedule. We're going to continue on our journey. Plot course for another 4 hours of travel time past Myrtle Beach, and it's that should take us to about 6 p.m. That'll give us time to find a place to anchor, go get something to eat, and then make another trek tomorrow. We may make Charleston tomorrow evening, which will be a full day ahead of schedule. So that's the plan. I'll make another video this evening once we've stopped and I've got an idea what's happening. Hope you're enjoying this video. It's a bit disjointed, but hey. Here we are on ICW, leaving the southern edge of Myrtle Beach. We are now going to motor down in the headwind, into the wind, all the way down to Georgetown today, where we will lay anchor again. In Georgetown we'll, actually what we're going to do first is we're going to pick up some gas down here a few miles first. Once we've done that, then we'll be heading directly to Georgetown to anchor for the night. First thing in the morning, we'll take off and head to Charlestown, go to Toller's Marine. There we'll be able to refuel, change crew. I'll be driving home, and the new crew and Ernst here will be on his way out into the ocean to head south past Georgia on his way to Punta Gorda. Alright, see you later. Here we are at Bulls Bay, right on the northern edge. We're on the intercoastal, just at an anchorage for this evening. And as you can see, there's a whole lot of nothing. Now I'm going to actually walk to the bow of the boat here. We're anchored in deep water here actually. But I found these trees here that look suspiciously like a Sherman tank firing to the left. Thought you might find that interesting. But other than that, pretty much nothing. And that clump of trees looks like a steamer coming into harbour. But other than that, not much to see. Tomorrow we will be approaching Charleston, where I'll be getting off and going home. So that's it for today's little update. Oops. And we're faded out. So here we are, Saturday morning. That's the path out to the ocean directly behind us. We're going to continue down the ICW this morning, directly to Charleston. We're going to enter Bulls Bay, continue down that way. As you can see, very still, no traffic. The ICW is just over there in front of those houses in the distance. So we'll be continuing on through in that direction, south to Charleston. My final day of sail on this boat, and then I'll be driving back home to Washington, North Carolina. And yep, there's not much else to report. This is the 6th day, to be finished at about 2 p.m. I'd say, 3 p.m. So a full 5 days. Started Monday afternoon about 4 p.m. and here we are. Alright, I'll see you again soon. Bye bye. Well, here we are, Charleston, passing the USS Yorktown. That's an impressive sight. We're going to be anchoring right in front of it. That'll be exciting. Alright, talk to you in a minute. I've got to get onto the anchor. See you soon. Well, this is certainly an interesting sight, I can tell you. USS Yorktown and Charleston. I know there's a World War II destroyer behind this ship, and if I get the time I might go have a quick look at that before I head back to Washington. But yeah, quite impressive. Some aircraft on dock there, on the deck. Blue Angels, F-18. Interesting. Ford aircraft. Appears to be an F-4 Phantom from what I can see. A bit shaky here, very windy, a bit of chop in the water. As you can tell, I can't hold still. Alright. That I am not sure what that one is. That one there appears to be a Grumman tracker. Behind the jet deck, you see there's a propeller there. That appears to be a Grumman tracker. And then we have an F-14 there, an older one. Look. On the stern is an A4 Skyhawk. So yeah, Interesting number of aircraft. The helicopter, is that a Sea King? I'm not sure, can't tell from here. Alright, so that's what I've been doing here. Alright, I might see if I can get a video of the destroyer and add that to the end of this little excerpt. See you soon.